Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Psychology is one of the most interesting subjects that we can study about ourselves and others. It helps us understand why we do what we do or say what we say, and helps us get into the minds of other people around us. We often refer to our childhood as the time when we grow up and develop into who we are. And this is true in more ways than one. Have you ever wondered why crying is one of our body's natural responses? Well, science has an answer for that. A study published in the journal Emotion found that crying could reduce stress hormones and could have an overall positive effect on your health. And while some sounds may be pleasant to listen to, others may send shivers down your spine. But did you know that there are some sounds that people can get addicted to listening to? Have you ever wondered why having a plan makes it more likely for things to happen? And don't forget to leave a like and share this video with others. The studies and references used are listed in the description below. Until next time, friends, stay curious and don't stop learning. We'll see you soon. Well, a study from the University of California, Berkeley has an answer for that. The study explains that our brains are more likely to think of things that are consistent with what we already believe to be true. This is known as confirmation bias. According to the researchers, if you have a plan to do something, your brain will look for reasons why it will work instead of why it won't. This cognitive bias could be useful in helping us achieve our goals, but it could also lead us to make bad decisions. The study states that if you have a plan to do something, your brain will look for reasons why it will work rather than why it won't. This could lead to bad decisions, but it can also be used to our advantage by creating a plan and focusing on the positive aspects of it. According to sound expert Dr. David M. Howard, some sounds can trigger a pleasurable response in our brains, which could explain why some sounds are so addicting. He said that certain sounds can activate reward pathways in our brain, which causes the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. Howard added that this process is similar to the feeling you get when you listen to your favorite song or take a bite of your favorite food. In fact, the study states that crying could even help in keeping your body healthy. Well, it could be because someone else was feeling the same emotion. That's right. A study from the University College London found that our brains are wired to pick up on other people's emotions through their facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language. This process is known as emotional contagion, and according to the researchers, we are more likely to feel fear when we see someone else expressing it through their body language or facial expressions. The study suggests that this is an automatic response that happens in our limbic system, which is the part of our brain responsible for processing emotions. The study says that those who cried after watching a sad movie or video had lower levels of stress hormones like cortisol in their bodies. The findings also suggested that suppressing your tears would only make things worse. According to the study, suppressing emotions like sadness could have negative effects on your physical and mental health. A study from Harvard University suggests that important events in your life can actually leave scars on your brain that can influence how you think and act as an adult. When's the last time you went to bed with unanswered questions in your mind? If it's been a while since this has happened to you, then you might be able to sleep soundly at night. But for many of us, unanswered questions or unresolved issues during the day can keep us awake at night, according to clinical psychologist Guy Winch. Unresolved issues like unanswered questions can cause our brains to remain active. This happens because our brains tend to focus on the negative things in life, and so if there is something that you're unsure about or haven't gotten an answer to, it will keep you up at night thinking. The researchers explained that our brains have a tendency to remember important events for a long time, even if they were negative or traumatic experiences. They added that these memories form the foundation of who we are. So if you had any traumatic experiences in your life, it could be a reason why you act or think a certain way. But did you know that there are some creepy psychology facts that you probably didn't know about? Well, here are 6 creepy psychology facts you didn't know you needed to know. 1. Your memories can influence who you are. No. 2. Crying could make you feel better. No. 3. Unanswered questions can keep you awake at night. Number 4. You can be addicted to certain sounds. Sounds can evoke a variety of emotions and memories. No. 5. Fear is contagious. Have you ever felt a sudden sense of fear or anxiety without any apparent reason? And no. 6. Having a plan makes it more likely to happen. Which of these psychology facts did you find the most interesting? Let us know in the comments below.